don't know who Swoop is, and they don't know who this is. They've been trying to get in contact with this for a long time.
How come you never came to see me, man?
Nigga, I don't know you.
I don't know who Swoop is, and they don't know who this is. They've been trying to get in contact with this for a long time.
It's false.
I tell niggas all day, you gotta expose the buster.
Welcome back. It's the
Perfect.
Welcome back. So it's the dog. So, you know, I gotta go back and double back and do my reaction finally to the fuck we gonna call these niggas? The renegade dirty bloods in LA, known as the bullshit Pirus, backstabbing Pirus. Let's talk about the little buster ass niggas from over there, blood, on the east side over there. The two Twinkies, the double fucking stuffed crab loving lobsters. Blood, let's pop it, blood. Let's see what's up, because you know they over whoop him with all these fucking videos they did with the crab. Look here. So there's already enough here to, you know, annihilate your entire set, especially y'all, little bitch. For example, little bitch, you are politicking with a crab against another homie, you know, who you don't know. And I believe the basis of your whole video is you don't know me.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
It's nothing else. It's not because you know I'm a snitch, or you know that I done did something to a homie, or I didn't come through for a homie or some shit like that, right? Or I done folded it up in the county or some shit like that, or I got peanut butter smudged in my eyes like Munchie B or some shit. Blood. Or I got ran up out of the hood like Mozzie or some shit. Yeah, y'all don't got none of that that type of energy towards them niggas, but y'all got energy towards me, a real certified Southside 30s member, blood. Listen here, blood. Listen here, I done pushed the line for Treo that you niggas ain't never pushed. And I'm a known factor from over there. I didn't have to wait to get a nod from a crab to be relevant in YouTube, blood. I didn't go and get on platforms with the crabs and politic on homies with the crabs in order to get a nod and some validation from a bunch of buster ass niggas from my set, blood. Look here, blood. I do this 30 shit with or without the homies, blood, on 3-0. See, you niggas need a bunch of bitch ass niggas to validate you niggas. Me? I'm from the soil, blood. I ain't no walk on. I ain't no put on or none of that, blood. Look here, I'm a Southside 30s baby. Straight off the poach, nigga. Gang banging. Anyways, let's talk about this S Wiggins TV. This was the first video, I believe, is the Rolling 30 Bloodstone Piru exposes Nhb Swoop. How the fuck, for one, how the fuck is the Rolling 30 Bloodstone Piru's gonna expose me? I ain't never met a Rolling 30 Bloodstone in my fucking life. I didn't even know that clique existed until these niggas start running they dick suckers about me, blood. I ain't never heard of these niggas in LA. Never heard of these niggas. Never heard of them. They that irrelevant. I never heard of these niggas.
My feet is set foot in the hood, in the land. I don't know who Swoop is, and they don't know who this is. They've been trying to get in contact with this for a long time.
liar.
He comment on everything. He keep the hood in.
He said, I don't know who he is. He comment on everything. We've been trying to get in contact with him. No, you haven't, blood. I'm on YouTube. I don't have no other social medias, blood. Yeah, like I said, blood, I ain't got no multiple social medias or none of that shit, blood. I got everything I got is going on YouTube. That's where the fuck you supposedly had your problem. That's where you should have got down at, blood. But you ain't comment nothing. Look here, blood, like, prove that you sent me a comment. Show the comment. Matter of fact, tell the comment that you had a problem with. You say I got the hood in my hood. I got my hood in my mouth, blood. I ain't never even know nothing about your hood. So you talking about I got your hood in my mouth? Blood, I ain't never knew nothing about your motherfucking hood. I never even heard of bloodstone, backstabbing Pirus. I ain't never heard of that shit. I ain't never heard of rolling 40 Piru. I ain't never heard of you niggas at all, blood. Never heard of you niggas. 3L, blood. I never heard of you niggas. Never. Never in my life did I even hear about you until you decided to run your mouth about me, somebody you have heard about. All right, little bitch. Before we go really any further, you know, I'm going to mesh two videos together. We're going to, you know, obviously go over your video, but we're also going to go over the video you just did with yo OG. You call him OG Bird. Now, Bird brainhead ass, he goes on a rant in this video about his own homies, about yo big homies, technically. So, according to him, you know, he's a 4 deuce, Piru, and all that shit, right? But the 40s just had a hood day where he wasn't invited. The nigga ain't there. He ain't with his own homies. Instead, he gets on camera with your buster ass in the 30s. So he don't hang out with the 40s, the rolling 40 Pirus. Because look here, they still active on the east side. According to S. Wiggins went and found them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And allowed him to pop shit about Birdhead ass. So Birdhead ass, instead of going on with S. Wiggins, he do a video with Yo Buster ass and Rodney in LA to run his dick suckers and diss his own hood, diss his own set, and saying that they not valid, they not sanctioned.
That shit ain't sanctioned. It's no good. Damn.
So I'm glad I took some time to just sit back and allow the, you know, fake ass Pirus to expose themselves for the bullshit ass frauds that they are. So, you know, if y'all don't know, I watched videos of the crab bloggers, you know, using the east side bullshit Pirus for clout and clickbait and all that shit. So y'all got to watch a bunch of bullshit ass opinions from some goofy ass crabs that were, you know, wanting to use us for clout. That's just what it is, you know. So the crab bloggers have took to the east side bullshit Pirus to expose them for the bullshit Pirus that they are. Okay, so I'm gonna go over that with y'all, and I'm gonna demonstrate why the east side bullshit Pirus are 100% fraud. They never been sanctioned, and it's no good.
That's a fact.
On bloods. Now, before I go any further with the clips from what is it, bird brain ass, rolling funky Piru ass bird, we gonna finish listening a little bit further of Lil Bitch running his mouth about me and my set, because, you know, he don't know me. Somebody who don't live in his state, someone who's not from the same set. We ain't even from the same gang, nigga. You know, on bloods. We ain't from the same demonstration. We ain't cut from the same cloth. I don't claim you at all. Buster ass nigga, I don't claim you. We don't claim you. We don't know you. That's the thing. See, you heard of us. We ain't never heard of you buster ass niggas. Okay? We ain't never heard of your small ass, insignificant asses on the east side, blood. We ain't never heard of your little buster ass bullshit. So, it's all good. let me hear from your irrelevant ass running your mouth. I'm gonna let you run your mouth some more.
Mouth ain't no NHB rolling 30.
Huh?
With the NHB 20, shout out to them. This ain't no disrespect to them or nothing, but if there's no NHB 30, nothing.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
That's the Southside 30 Bloods in Minnesota. They don't even know that name, bro.
Who?
Man, you playing with me, Bo, man.
Tell that go on 35th and Lake.
Stupid motherfuckers.
All right, so y'all heard the dumbass little bitch. Little bitch tells me to go on 35th and Lake if I'm a real rolling 30 blood and all this shit. Listen here, blood. Because your buster ass is not familiar with the streets, you don't understand that 35th and Lake is not anything adjacent to my hood. Your dumb ass is more than likely trying to say 35th in Chicago. I don't know where the fuck you try to say. And then you go, oh, 38th in Chicago. I put up a video of me hanging out on 38th in Chicago with the homies. And, you know, I think I tagged you. Did I tag you? I don't know. I'll put up that video, you know, just to show you and everybody else who got this, you know, crab ass opinion. And look, even if I did that, right? What's your suggestion? Go up here, go up there. Do this, do that. And then what? What the fuck does that even prove? A nigga going up on the 8th with a camera, hanging out with the Bloods up there. Well, a lot of them ain't even from the set. Going up and hanging out with a bunch of tourists. Look here, right now, the hood's full with junkies and tourists and wannabes, busters. A lot of that's going on. So, why the fuck would I take my ass up there to hang out with the perpetrators, busters, junkies, and tourists who are not even from the hood? A lot of them. Some of them are. Why would I go up there with these niggas who I'm indifferent to at the moment? And plus, we're not on the same page. And a lot of them I actually consider enemies to the hood. A lot of them. So, you know, these niggas who've been, you know, nothing more than irritation and aggravation in my life, you know, things that are slight irritations that I just have not alleviated by like eliminating them or trying to like, you know, run them off by force, you know. But listen here, if y'all clout me up, listen here, look here, I would do this for the clout. Y'all clout me up, get me armed, and look, all the enemies of the rolling 30 Bloods here in Minnesota, y'all clout me up, give me the arms in order to get bracking against my bullshit ass homies. I would eliminate every last one of them. All the obsolete busters up there who are in my way of making that hood great again. Look, I'm on their ass. Look here, I would take them out for free. All you gotta do is arm me. Clout me up. Y'all want that? I will give you that. Little buster. I would do something in this hood that you never would do. And that would be fight for it. See, your bitch ass would never do anything to anybody about your hood. Your hood is not even ran by your buster ass. Your hood is protected by the outlaws. Some shit your buster ass ain't even really a part of. See, look, your buster ass claim to be rolling 20 blood, but you're not NH blood. You're not neighborhood blood, according to you. How does that work? How is you a rolling 20 blood? How you claiming 230, but you saying in the same breath that you not a neighborhood blood? How does that work? You claiming to be an outlaw blood, bloodstone villain, Piru, 20s and 30s. You all that, but you're not neighborhood blood, but you cool with the neighborhood bloods. And oh, neighborhood bloods, you know, while I was, you know, I'm doing all this buster shit. This is no disrespect to y'all, while I'm disrespecting y'all. What the fuck? Blood, listen here, buster shit, blood, 3-0. Let's go.
Welcome back to S Wiggins TV. You already know it's your host, Worldwide Wiggins.
Who?
No, I'm nobody. Me personally, I'm nobody.
And I got a definitely special guest today, man.
Who?
We about to clear some things up.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
We about to learn something, man. Y'all thought I was BSing, man, but let's get straight to it, man. We got, and plus it's a hood, you know, we've been trying to get on here, man. So give it up, Lil Bone from East Side, Low Bottom, 30 Piru. How you feeling?
Who?
Man, first things first, Bone, man. You from 30 Rue. You from the land. Man,
Who the fuck is that?
right. And first things first, let me ask you, like, let me do it like this. Have you ever heard in LA of Southside neighborhood rolling 30 blood?
My name is Curtis Smith. I'm from off the east side, Low Bottoms. I ran with the Rolling 30 Blood gang. I'm from off the east side, low bottoms. I ran with the Rolling 30 Blood gang.
That is correct.
In LA, I ain't never heard, well, in my life, I ain't never heard of, Southside neighborhood rolling 30 blood. I heard a neighborhood rolling 20 blood, and then we got the ruthless or the rolling 30 Piru blood.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Right. For sure. I just wanted to make sure.
He just wanna make sure. Ain't that about a bitch? So, this is y'all enemy. Last time I checked. Y'all are from the east side, right? Low bottoms. Y'all from the east side of LA, where the Crips come from. So these niggas are y'all direct enemies. But instead of treating him like an enemy that he is, matter of fact, this nigga's a Compton crab. In his profile picture, he throwing up FC. So that means he's not only a Compton crab, but he's also in alignment with y'all direct enemies, who are 40 Crips. The 4 Trays and the 4 Deuces, who are y'all enemies, while y'all whacking out the G and whacking out the 3 for Gangsta Crip. This nigga is they homies. So, this nigga is y'all direct enemy. Your direct enemy calls you up and he goes, hey, I want to know about, some bloods over there because I'm into it with one of your homies. Oh, yeah, you into it with one of our homies? Yeah, I'm into it with one of your homies. Is it all right if, I need some blood support because I don't want my audience, I don't want the other bloods that, I infiltrated to get mad at me. So I need y'all to, backdoor your homie for the clout. Would y'all do that? Yeah, Wiggins, yeah, we got you. Yeah, don't worry. You don't have to pay us. You don't have to do nothing. All you got to do is just put us on a little couple of things so we can get some clout, put us on blogs. Yeah, on bloodz. Yeah, on Piru, 20 bloodstone villains. We're not neighborhood bloods, but yeah, all that. Yeah, homie, yeah. Click. Ain't that about a bitch? With homies like you, with bloods like you, LA. But listen here, look here. This is what they say, that the LA bloods are real bloods. Is this some real blood shit? This is how the bloods in LA get down, blood. These niggas click up with the enemies and do y'all homies, the big homies, the G homies, anybody like me, they do us, backdoor us, they traitors, they jealous, any type of shine your homie get, these niggas gonna come up behind you and try to blindside you with the enemies. Ain't that a bitch?
Man, what's up with this dude Swoop, man? Cause you been to Minnesota. Kind of give him the backstory, man. You been to Minnesota.
Man, my feet is set foot in the hood, in the land. Now, I don't know who Swoop is.
All right, so before we get too far in this, so we just heard the enemy, the crab, asked the supposedly homie, the fake ass Piru, the fake homie, he said, what's up with me? And he said, oh, you been to Minnesota? And this nigga replies, I've been to the soil, step foot on the whatever the fuck. He said all this shit. Then he says, I ain't never heard of Swoop. He could have left it at that. Like, I ain't never heard of him. That's all that's it. He could have chose not to get involved in the conflict between me and this crab. He could have just simply said, I don't know, blood. He didn't have to throw me under the bus. He didn't have to, try to align himself to divide itself from me in order to click up and attack me with the crab. See, that's a little further than just providing intel. Now he's backdooring me alongside of the crab. The crab is wishing death upon me. He throwing gay labels on me and my hood because I told the homie who I didn't know that I had love for him despite me knowing this nigga. I didn't know him like that. I heard about blood. Just like, look here. All the homies in the east side of LA don't know you, little bitch. Rather you think everybody's supposed to know you. There's a lot of niggas over there who don't know you. For example, the Rolling 40 Pirus over there, your big homies, don't know you. Only one of them niggas met you. And that is Bird. Bird's the only one that met you. You don't know none of them Rolling 40 Piru niggas. You ain't in no videos with them niggas. You ain't show up at the set day. You ain't part and parcel to what the fuck demonstration they got going on. So these niggas don't know you at all. That's why you not running around claiming Rolling 40 Piru. Despite the fact that you are now sniffing Bird's ass and now calling yourself, instead of you calling yourself Lil Bone, you calling yourself Boney Man on YouTube now. Because you just did a video with Birdman, also known as OG Bird, according to you. So yeah, you are trying to associate yourself with the Rolling 40 Pirus as of now, but you wasn't until very recently. And those niggas have not met you and don't know you. So, like I said, blood, you don't know everybody. It's impossible to know everybody. Even if you met some of those niggas, more than likely you would never know all those niggas. And then why would they want to get to know you if this is how you behave with homies that you know and don't know? So, you picked up the camera and you allowed the one nigga that you know from Rolling 40s to talk all kind of shit about the Rolling 40s. So, would the Rolling 40s still want to know you despite you picking up the camera and allowing, you know, your internet, whatever the fuck, internet access to these bullshit channels to give light to, you know, bird head ass Bone, big Bone, big Bird OG Bird brain nigga, to give him some you know, ability to retaliate against Bandit from Rolling 40s and to talk and pop his shit about Bandit with the help of you, with your help, as far as, you know, running his mouth about his own clique, his own set, the Rolling 40s. Because he wasn't talking shit about the 30s. He wasn't talking shit about the 20s, even though he said that he from 30s and 40s, but he don't claim the 20s at all. He don't mention the 20s at all. But he mentioned the 40s and the 30s. He say he from the 30s and the 40s, but he don't claim the 20s. You, on the other hand, claim the 20s and the 30s, but don't claim the 40s as of yet. But look here, you claim everything. You like a GD Vice Lord ass nigga. You claiming to be from the 20s and the 30s at once. And I'm like, bitch, look here, I'm from the 30s. Now, if I move over into the 20s or 40s, I'll be able to explain that and be like, yeah, I used to live over here, now I live over here. So this is why, you know, I represent both of them. But see, I ain't never start claiming to be from Rolling 20 Bloods or Rolling 20s just because I lived in the 20s. We ain't never established an official sanctioned Rolling 20 set, despite there being conversations about it where I was at the center front of it. I was at the center front
or I was at the ground zero for the conversation when we were talking about establishing rolling 20 blood neighborhood blood set in Minnesota. I was frontlining that. I never got the okay and the go ahead from LA. So I just left that alone. But hey, you know, I be in the 40s too. Look here. I might get the green light and sanction from yo big homies. The ones that created you niggas. You know, they might give me the green light to push rolling 40 bloods out here and sanction me to push rolling 40 bloods as rolling 40 Pirus. They could sanction that. You know, so them being LA bloods, they could sanction other rolling 40 bloods wherever because of their connection with the neighborhood bloods. I guarantee you if I ask them rolling 40s if they're neighborhood bloods, I guarantee if I ask yo big homie Bird if he's a neighborhood blood, I would assume that he's gonna say yeah. He a neighborhood blood too. Nigga. I guarantee you if you ask his ass that, he gonna say that. He ain't gonna be like your goofy ass and say that he's not that. On bloods. I doubt that he'll do that. Now I doubt that those older, smarter, wiser rolling 40s will say some silly ass shit like what you said and say that they're not neighborhood bloods. Meanwhile, they claiming to be rolling 40s. You know, anything rolling blood, you are also neighborhood bloods. And on top of this, it's like this, right? You claim not to be a neighborhood blood or rolling 30 blood. You claim to be a rolling 30 Piru, while simultaneously saying that you're not a rolling 30 blood. And you can't be a rolling 30 Piru unless you're rolling 30 blood. Do y'all not understand that? All right. Maybe y'all don't because y'all obviously y'all neutrons or y'all not from the gang. So y'all more likely won't understand this demonstration. But I'm hoping I'm making it very crystal clear and easy to understand. Let's go.
He keep the hood in his mouth, but he got a lot of shit misconstrued. Like I just said, ain't no NHB rolling 30. He with the NHB 20s.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. God have mercy on your soul.
All right, little bitch. Enough's enough. You know, I gotta cut you short. You know, if y'all want to go watch the full video about all what the little whatever his name is, I had enough blood. Like, listen here. I watched the video. It was like 12 minutes long. We done with it. Okay, it's already done. Look here, he doesn't state nothing. He doesn't prove nothing. He doesn't show no receipts of nothing. His argument is that he doesn't know me and he can't find people that know me. Therefore, you know, according to him, our hood is not the hood that I said that it is. And it's what he say that it is based on some motherfuckers he don't know. You know, and according to whatever the fuck they say to him, some young niggas about his age, you know, that he done found when he was a tourist over here for George Floyd. So that's pretty much where we're at. And my response to that is, yo little dumbass don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're not from here. You'll never be from over here. And unlike you, we are fully sanctioned real bloods who are recognized by both NHB and all the Pirus, all the Blackstones, all the gangs from here and abroad. Okay? We are a very well-known Rolling 30 Blood set. We are the most known, as far as last time I checked, we're the most known Rolling 30 Bloods in the world. Us, in Minnesota. We're the most known. You try to say that we're the most hated, but we're not the most hated. We're the most known. See, you niggas ain't really known like that. The Bloodstones are known, and y'all in association with the Bloodstones get a little bit more shine because of the shit that the Bloodstones are doing, or shit that the Outlaws are doing, or shit that all these other sets and clits are doing that y'all done associated yourselves to with adopting their name. Okay? So, with that being said, Blood, like, I don't respect what you said. You know, I don't really care about what you say because you're a fucking nobody. But, you know, let's talk to a somebody from over there, right? Let's I think that's more appropriate, right? Since you done said all you said about my hood, you said a lot of shit. You said that neighborhood 30 Bloods ain't a thing and all that, even though you're claiming to be a Rolling 30 Blood. Like, all the Rolling 30 Bloods have to be neighborhood Bloods. In order for us to be Rolling 30 Bloods, we also have to be neighborhood Bloods. My neighborhood was, you know, sanctioned as neighborhood Bloods. That's just what it is. Your hood, on the other hand, was never sanctioned by any neighborhood Bloods. Your hood, on the other hand, was not sanctioned by any Compton Pirus.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, like, which Compton hood, you know, kind of brought it here? Do you know? Or
No Compton hood really brought it here.
Like, which Compton hood, you know, kind of brought it here? Do you know? Or
No Compton hood really brought it here.
That shit ain't sanctioned. It's no good.
So, I don't know how you are trying to argue legitimacy, validity, credibility, or whatever the fuck else you think you are arguing with your enemy, while trying to throw me under the bus and dirty politic on me with your crab ass homie. What the fuck? Dirty politicking ass nigga, DP Blood. And look here, you could catch a DP just for dirty politicking like this. But, you know, like I said, your whole hood is complicit with you dirty politicking, with you committing treason, with you, you know, being bad representation and bad people as far as, you know, what most Bloods would consider. Like, listen here, look, if Lil Braze from different lanes get this, I'm pretty sure he's gonna call you a Zark. He'll be like, little bitch is a Zark, Blood. Like, nah, you politicking with the enemies about the homie? Because you don't like what came out the homie's mouth about this Compton crab? Your enemy? The enemy? Look, I'm just saying, I don't know how these little young niggas, man, I don't know the little young nigga politics, but look here, I think, you know, most young niggas could relate to what I'm saying. Besides you, for some reason. Oh, I already know the reason. Because you are more interested in the clout that you could possibly gain from the crabs. Sell out, Blood. Look, this nigga ain't ever getting paid. This nigga just sold out for the clout. That's even worse. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. But we about to move on because, you know, we got more important things to demonstrate. And I'd rather talk about yo hood. Since y'all from LA, and in this video, S. Wiggins keep on saying, you're from the land, right? And because of that, you're reputable. So we're going to talk about your reputation and your reputability. And we're going to talk about your hood's reputation and their reputability. because you did a video with your homie Bird from Rolling 40s. And before that, he was a 4 deuce Piru, an original. So we're talking about first generation 4 deuce Piru. Yo OG, who you apparently just met. Alright, so apparently yo homie you just met, because you came to us as Little Bone, not Little Bony Man. Now you're going around claiming to be Little Bony Man because, you know, you did this video. And in this video, OG Bird is actually called Bird. So you start identifying as Bony Man. I'm going to assume to be now the little homie, a Birdman. So, you know, it's all fake, phony, bullshit ass attempts to legitimize something that's illegitimate. Something that's not sanctioned. Let's go.
And who was we here with today?
My name is Bird, man. I'm Bird, 42nd Street Piru, 40 Piru.
Oh, let's go to work tonight?
Thank you
30
for...
Piru. I represent all the bloodstone Piru. Whether it's 30 Piru,
It's already. It's already.
whether it's 35th, 30. You got a problem with that? Pull up. You ain't got no problem with giving you your issue, nigga.
Welcome back. It's the...
Perfect. Yeah, where y'all from? Gangland?
He's like 30 Piru, bloodstone, infant wax though, nigga.
Yeah. All that. Yeah. What's up with my boy though?
Well,
Hey, what's up, boss? How is it going up right here in South Central?
somebody want to say? Yeah. One of them niggas from out of town.
Somebody want to say something to you, my nigga?
And I heard that you've been seeing these hood vlogs about your hood. How do you
You've
feel
been
about
hearing
these
these
hood
hood
vlogs?
vlogs and seeing them and seeing them on YouTube and all that.
Well, yeah, I done seen a few of them, but I gotta tell you though, that 40 Piru hood vlog, that is some bullshit.
And
The 40 Piru ain't pulling up on, it's a few of them, but the ones that's on them blogs is not pulling up. Them niggas is renegades. Them blogs is no good, bro. If they can't come to ground zero on King, they is no good.
Why do you think they're doing those vlogs?
He said, why you think they doing the vlogs?
Why they doing the blog? It's only about 4 of them, and they stay in the house. They're all in the on the computer together.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
All right, now, so, you know, after, I believe, you did that goofy-ass video, running your dick suckers about me, S. Wiggins went beyond you and found other, more older and more reputable 40 Pirus who ain't said shit about me. But they speaking up and speaking out against their own homies. So, let's talk about the Rolling 40 Bloodstones Piru Hood Day that Bird, OG Bird Brain, wasn't in attendance to. And neither was Little Bitch or none of them raggedy, what we call y'all? Renegade thirsty bitches. I ain't seen that one renegade thirsty bitch in attendance. Not Little Bitch, not the motherfucking Nipsey Hussle lookalike ass nigga over there, not the fat bitch. What's that bitch name? The fucking tranny, the transsexual raggedy thirsty bitch. What the fuck is that bitch name? Set Trip. So Set Trip wasn't there. None of them. Look here, and this looks like more than 4 or 5 of them. Old Bird Brain. Listen here. And these niggas ain't representing 4 deuce. As you can see, these niggas got 46th Street and 47th and all that shit on them. And they outside. They outside somewhere. I don't think they on King Ave. But wherever they at, I don't know if they not on King Ave or not. I don't know, blood. But it looks like it's a little bit more than 4 of them. And they hanging out, and they hanging out together as Rolling 40s. They not one Rolling 40 nigga hanging out with a bunch of renegade thirsty bitches like you. Okay? They hanging out with other 40s. You a 40 that don't hang out with other 40s. You a 40 who gotta go hang out with the thirsty bitches. And you don't kick it with faux anything. As far as we know. And look here, the traitorous tramp bitches that you kicking it with, none of them know the 40s. None of them know these niggas right here. As Wiggins got a line in on them, somehow, you know, because look here. Y'all run your mouths, and then this nigga gets contact, and then he just, you know, instigates and put out all this shit. Now he got more pull in the wrong. I guarantee y'all right now, this nigga got more pull in the rolling 20s, the fucking rolling 40s, the rolling 30s. Look, this nigga got more pull than all of us in our own hoods because y'all allow it. Y'all keep on politicking with this dude. Next thing you know, this nigga, y'all might as well make him the leader of the hood. Because he got more pull in the hood than all of us. He got more information, and he just back in the back manipulating all of us, having us, you know, be on each other's eyes. Because according to Bird Brain, none of these niggas know good. And they not sanctioned, and they some fraud shit. According to Bird Brain. And I'm going to let him, you know, speak up and speak out, because that's what he did, right? On the little vlog that S. Wiggins wasn't a part of. S. Wiggins got cut out of that one. Okay. So yeah, because look, S. Wiggins more than likely would have, you know, questions like, hey, the rolling 4, these niggas was, I seen their hood day pictures. It's a lot more than 4 of them. And they hanging out together. Meanwhile, you hanging out with the fucking 30 Pirus. What's up with that? Even though I don't think he's strong enough or bold enough to say any of that type of shit. But me, I'd be like, hey, what the fuck? Ain't you from 40s? How the fuck why ain't you kicking it with the foes then? But you over here kicking it with the fucking, these young ass niggas who don't even know they own owners. They don't know they own homies. Why they obsessed about knowing me, little bitch don't know his big homies. He don't know his G homies. He only know you, Bird Brain.
Ask him, how many 40 Pirus be out here? Beside me? Yeah, you don't come up. They don't come up. They scared to come outside. I'm gonna keep 100. It's the only one I done met. Huh? Those 2 other on blood. This is the only one I done met. Real official. Gonna pull up every day. Every day.
All right, on hood. So listen, blood. So y'all just heard what Blood said, right? The little nigga from Thirsty Pirus. Look, Blood don't know none of them rolling 40 Pirus. So the 30s don't know the 40s. Never met them. They only know one of them niggas. Bird Brain. They don't know all these niggas in the pictures from the 6, 7, and all that. They don't know these niggas. Never met them. But y'all act like y'all know everybody. Look. You mad because you don't know me, and I don't want to know you. I never looked into you. I never tried to meet you. I don't give a fuck. You a fucking 20-year-old nobody. A fucking groupie. A bench warmer. A buster. A thirsty bitch. Looking for some clout. See, I don't want to know you, blood. You are not a reputable. You are a fucking buster and a treasonous traitor who deserves the DP. And when I say DP, I mean death penalty. So let's get that out the way. You don't even know the niggas who are from yo big homie set. Yo set that supposedly created your set, who live in the same state. You don't know them niggas, but you obsessed about learning and knowing me. And let's be real. You got my set all in your fucking mouth. You got my set, homie. Not your set. My set all in your fucking mouth. Look here, I've been from rolling 30s way before your bitch ass was even alive. Okay? I was banging the turf, Southside 30s, when you weren't even in existence, bitch ass nigga. I done more for rolling 30s before you was even born than you will ever do in your entire fucking life. Bitch. Let's get that out the way. So I'm going to say this to you one time, because I told a lot of people this. Keep my set out your fucking dick suckers. Okay, little bitch, this should be the last time you ever speak on Southside Rolling 30 Bloods, Neighborhood 30 Bloods, none of that. Stop. Don't ever in your stupid ass life talk about my set, blood. Matter of fact, it don't matter what you say because the time of your life has been dramatically cut. So eventually, I'm going to get to laugh at your expense when they unalive you. When your own homies or, some of the homies, one of the homies out there, including myself, are all out there looking for you. So as soon as we find you, we going to get bracking on you. That's just what it is, blood. And rather your homies get to it or we get to it, one of the two is okay with me. As long as you get got on bloods. So now that we got that out the way, let me get back to the video, about your homies throwing each other under the bus.
Come get it. 40 rules. 30 rules. 34th, 35th. Ain't nothing else. Nothing. No sixes, sevens, none of that. That shit ain't sanctioned. It's no good.
All right, so that's another issue, isn't it? How are you going to say the sixes and sevens and all these other blocks are no good just because you don't have any involvement in those demonstrations? And you rather go hang out with the rolling 30s, backstabbing Pirus. These niggas not even really rolling 30s like that. These niggas claiming all kind of shit. Outlaws, backstabbing Pirus. They claiming, what the fuck else was they claiming? Backstabbing Pirus for sure. Bloodstone. That's claiming Bloodstone. They claiming be outlaws. That's 2. Then they claiming rolling 30s. That's 3. Is they claiming anything else? They at least claiming these three identities. Okay. Oh, and Piru. My bad. 4. So that's 4 different identities. 4 different cliques. Piru Street belongs to Compton. These niggas not from Compton. These niggas claiming rolling 30s, but they saying that they're not neighborhood bloods. These niggas claiming to be Bloodstone Pirus, but we never seen anybody from Bloodstone claim to be a part of their demonstration. He don't say anything in reference to Bloodstones, the Bloodstone villains, who I believe predate these niggas. So, what else? Outlaws. Who the fuck from Outlaws said like, oh yeah, we're the outlaw Bloodstone Pirus. Who from Outlaws, sanctioned that? I struck out 5 times at least, blood. 5 different identities, and we still don't know who the fuck sanctioned that, but y'all are talking all this shit about motherfuckers sanctioning the Rolling 40s and what the fuck they got going on. Hey, at least the Rolling 40s got some bitches over there. I see some bitches over there. Where's y'all bitches? I ain't look, every time I done seen the young ass niggas, little bitch, for example, I ain't never seen them with no bitches. Little bitch is always the bitch in the video. Like, to be honest, they be around a Transformer set trip, trooping through their hood with the Transformer Piru blood. That is not a good look, homie. Yeah. I don't know. But listen here, the rolling 40 Pirus look like they older. They look like they stronger. To be honest, I'm just saying, they look like they older and stronger. And they look like they with the business. So, if I was y'all, I would, choose my words wisely in regards to them. I'm just saying, choose your words wisely in regards to them. Because since that they're older, I'm going to assume that, unlike y'all, that if someone asked them if they neighborhood Bloods or neighborhood Pirus, they probably gonna be like, yeah, we all that. And I doubt, well, no, I can't say I doubt that they're not gonna do videos with the crabs. That's common with y'all in LA. It seems like all of the LA Bloods are clicked up with the crabs. It's kind of like a common thing now. It's like I can't say it's taboo and it's something that y'all wouldn't do in this day and age, because all y'all doing something strange for some change in these day and age. Okay? All y'all gay for pay. Y'all clicking up with the ops for as long as y'all part of the grid program. Y'all get a little bit of money. You know, y'all start acting funny. Y'all get a little bit of money, blood. Y'all start acting funny. Start doing things we never thought y'all would do. On Piru, we look here. I'm just saying, blood. Y'all niggas, as far as I'm concerned, you know, it's really clear that the LA Pirus, the LA Bloods as a whole, are near extinction. Okay? Y'all are claiming to be Bloods, but y'all not really Bloods. Y'all kind of just crabs and red rags. Just like, who said that? Snoopy Badass said this, but he said that he got it from Red Rum. He said that Red Rum from Avenue Piru said that the Bloods are the new Crips and the Crips are the new Bloods. So all the Bloods are behaving like Crips and the Crips are behaving like Bloods. In the city of LA, in the city of Bompton, this is what has been shown and witnessed by the homies who live out there, who have experienced the backdoor Pirus, you know, more ways than one. I would love to hear what Snoopy Badass has to say about shit like this, you know, because I know he experienced something very similar. You know, he was backdoored by some backstabbing ass Pirus called the Holly Hoods. And I remember, you know, I was, kind of short with the whole, I ain't necessarily throw him all the way under the bus, but I had this mentality at first where I was just like, well, if the homies say that he no good, he must not be no good. But then I did some homework, come to find out that, you know, despite the fact of what Blood did was not necessarily right, the response or the way that it was handled in response to Snoopy Badass situation was mishandled, is what I'm saying. DPs weren't done correctly. There's a lot of mishaps, a lot of things that just were unclear, a lot of lies being told, you know, all kinds of shit that just had me looking at the Hollyhoods like, what the fuck is, like, it's some bullshit going on over there. It's some bullshit. And then seeing niggas like Mob James and his brother Timmy Rue going at it, all kind of shit, all just kind of buster shit going on in LA with all these Bloods. Like, these niggas is fighting, all the infighting, all this fucking crab loving lobster shit going on in LA, blood. It's just not a good look to be a LA Blood right now. It's a shit show out there. It's a legit shit show. Everybody's clicked up at the crabs. It is not a good look, blood. But like I said, if there's a war that breaks out between the 30s and the 40s over this type of shit, I'm going to have to put my money on the 40s. Unfortunately, I would love to put my money on the 30s, but look here. I don't think the 30s got enough elders or powerhouses, you know, motherfuckers that could get with these niggas, especially if they're old, bouted hood blood. Them old niggas might get off the poach and get bracking. And if that happens, y'all are fucked. Y'all better hope that the Rolling 40 Pirus play nice with you niggas. Because if they don't, just like they brought you into this shit, I'm pretty sure they could put you off of this shit.
All right. Let me wrap this up, okay? So, let me summarize this again. Lil Buster, you got a lot of shit misconstrued about my set. First off, I never talked about your set. I didn't even know your set existed. The only bloods I know from the east side over there was the outlaw bloods and the bloodstone villains and the Peblos. So that's the only bloods I knew in existence over there. All right? I never heard of no rolling 30 backstabbing Pirus. I never heard of no ruthless, retarded bloods over there. I never knew y'all niggas existed. But now that I know that y'all in existence, blood, I ain't tripping on your homies. I'm tripping on you. Because you got my hood and your fucking dick suckers. And you only did that. You only did that to click up with a crab for clout. Because the crab wanted to get at me. And you trying to get up on YouTube. So you got to talk shit about me. Which makes you a complete what? Buster. Bitch. And a fraud. Fake. Talk about you a rolling 20 blood, but you not a neighborhood blood. Get the fuck out of here. Listen here, blood. Keep the set out your fucking mouth. Keep rolling 30 bloods. Keep 30 bloods out your fucking mouth. At least do us that solid. Because you over there whacking out the tray. Talk about you rolling 30s and all. Bitch, look here. We don't recognize you buster ass niggas. We ain't sanctioned you niggas. You niggas ain't sanctioned by the Pirus. You niggas wasn't sanctioned by the neighborhood bloods over there in LA. None of us sanctioned the bullshit Pirus on the east side low bottoms. I don't think the bloodstones had shit to do with you niggas. Y'all niggas just claiming all of our jacks. And it ain't that. So, worldwide retarded Wiggins, weirdo Wiggins, the Wigstigator, okay, is a perpetrator and a fraud. This nigga's been called crabs multiple times in his fucking face, and he ain't do shit about it. Like the first bloods that got up on him and called him a crab in his face and had a problem with him being there was the 20s. When he was in Opelika, Florida, I believe, or somewhere in Florida, he pulled up on some 20 bloods, and the bloods, one of them, at least one of them, was like, blood, what the fuck are y'all doing bringing this crab up here? Called him a crab in his face. He didn't get active. He shut the fuck up and, got up out of there. Yeah, look here. So, even in 20s, even some out-of-state niggas who had never lived on 20th nothing was with the business when it came to him. And his energy wasn't like that. Okay? Because he a friendly ass, fake ass, infiltrating ass, fraud ass, fake ass crab. FC, fake crab. That's all the fuck he is. And that makes you a what? Fake ass Piru for entertaining that bitch ass nigga. Keep the set out your mouth. It's the dog.